Hello everyone. In a previous video, we have seen how we can use different comparison operators with the where clause to filter the data. In this video, we will be discussing how we can combine multiple conditions using the logical operators in the where clause. So, the logical operators allows you to use multiple comparison operators in a single query. So, the most basic and frequently used logical operators are and, or, and, not. The AND statement allows us to combine two conditional statements in a way that if two or more conditions are true, it will return true. On the other hand, if we use OR statement, it will return true if any of the two conditions on both sides of OR are true. Else, if both the conditions are false, it will return false. NOT operator, on the other hand, will return true if the condition is false, or it will return false if the condition is true. Now let us understand this better with the help of some examples. So over here, I am using the city populations table to get the data of city, state and population estimates in 2012. Now suppose I want to check the population for the state of California and the city Los Angeles. So what I need to do is, I will write select star from the table where city equals to Los Angeles, and the second condition is that the state equals to CA. And now if I execute this statement, I got the row where both these conditions were satisfied, that is where city was Los Angeles and the state was CA. Now suppose I need to get the population data for only two cities, that is Los Angeles and New York. So for that, what I can do is I can use the OR condition. That is, I can state that where the city equals to Los Angeles or the city equals to New York. And now if I run this, I got two rows corresponding to the two conditions, that is either the city was New York or the city was Los Angeles. The other type of logical operator that we discussed was NOT operator. So the NOT operator will simply reverse the logic. That is, suppose I need to get the data for all the cities except Los Angeles in the state of CA. So for that, what I can do is, the first condition that I'll be using is where city is not equal to Los Angeles, or I can simply write where not city equals to Los Angeles, and the city should be a part of the state of California, so where state equals to CA. And now if I execute this, I got the data for all the cities in the state of California where the city was not equal to Los Angeles. So these were the basic logical operators that we most frequently use. Now apart from AND, OR and NOT, we have other very helpful logical operators as well, that is the like operator, in operator, between and is null operator. So the like operator will allow us to match the similar values instead of the exact values. Then we have the in operator, which allows us to specify a list of values which we need to include in our filters. Then we have between operator, which allows us to select only the rows within a certain range. And then we have the is null operator, which allows us to select the rows that contain no data in a given column. Now let us understand them better with the help of example. Again, we have the population data for different cities and states in US. Now suppose I need to get the population data for all the city where the city name starts with the letter S. So for that, what I can do is I can take help of the like operator. So I'll write where city like, and then since the name of the city should be starting with the letter S, so I'll write the letter S, and then the city name can take any combination of any character. So for that, I can write the % sign to specify that it could be any string after the letter S. And then if I run this, I got a list of all the cities where the city name started with the letter S. Now suppose I need to get the list of cities where the city name contains the letter G anywhere in between. So for that I can write the percent sign, which could be a placeholder for any possible string, and then I will write the letter G and again the percent sign. And now if I execute this, I have a list of cities which contains the letter G anywhere in between their name. So if you see Los Angeles, it has the letter G, then Chicago, the letter G is there. So like this, all the cities that we got have the letter G in between. So this is how we can use the like operator. The other operator that we discussed was the in operator. Now let us consider an example where I need to get the population data for the states of California, Washington DC and Texas. So one way that I can do is I can use the AND operator and write the individual conditions. Like I can write where state equals to CA and state equals to DC and state equals to TX. So this is one possible way of achieving the desired result. But instead of writing multiple conditions, I can combine all the three conditions into a single condition using the in operator. So instead of writing this, what I can do is I can simply write where state in CA, comma TX, comma DC. And now if I execute this, I got all the rows where the state was either CA, TX or DC. The next logical operator that we discussed was the between operator. The between operator will allow us to filter the data based on a range of values. So suppose I need to get the data for all the cities where the population estimate was between 14 lakh and 40 lakh. And now if I'll execute this, I got all the rows where the population estimate falls in the specified range, that is 14 lakh and 40 lakh. So that was all about this video. I hope this helped you get a better understanding of the logical operators in SQL. In case of any doubt, feel free to post your doubts in the comment section. And if you like the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you.